Okay, have we started? I think it should be working properly. Let's see if my internet doesn't die mid-stream today, like it happened last week. I hope everything is working out correctly. Okay. Yeah, it seems to be. Hello fellas, how are you doing? Again, let's hope my internet doesn't die again. But I feel that at least for half an hour we'll be able to play together here. How are you doing, fellas? I hope you are all having a wonderful Sunday. I myself am doing fine. I am remembering to drink some water. That's very important because it is very hot here in Brazil right now. So yeah, hello there, Pong Grenade, Big Smoke, Hovin Sniper, how are you doing, my friend? Awesome Fates, Khaled, hello Khaled, glad to have you all here, fellas. Hello Inspector, it is good day, yeah, for sure. It is an excellent day, you know, I'm doing fine today. I hope you all fellas are fine as well. Doing great, hope you are fine as well there in Argentina. So yeah fellas, today we'll be playing at the London server, so feel free to join. Even if you are not from Europe, feel free to connect and play with us. I'm from Brazil, and I'll be playing some Spy with considerably high ping here. Let's see, I have about, what, 200 ping, because I'm far away from the server. We are already here with Mr. Pumpkin, Firefly, and Uncle Leo is also here with us, the always dapper Uncle Leo with his excellent loadouts. So yeah, let's go play some TF2. It's been a while since I've played Spy, and if the server remains a bit empty, I think I'll have to rely on my revolver a lot, so that's why I have equipped it. Usually maybe I can get Mr. Pumpkinhead here with a backstab, let's see. Let's stalking, let's go! And Uncle Leo was there as well. Okay, got you, Mr. Pumpkinhead. The first backstab of the day. I'm sorry, my friend, I just had to do that. I'm sorry. So yeah, we'll be playing some Spy here. And I don't know how it will work out because I'm actually a very bad Spy. Okay. Went for a refreshing deep there, didn't you, Mr. Delman? My friend Firefly. TF2 ragdolls are so funny. I like that a lot about this game. So as I was saying, I don't know how it will work out. Playing Spy on mostly, you know, empty servers is always hard because I feel like you have to rely on trick stabs, which I'm not good, and on your revolver a lot. And the revolver is okay, but it doesn't give you that much DPS when compared to other classes' primary weapons, I feel like. But I'll try it out, you know. Sometimes I play Engineer just to suffer a little bit. Today we'll be playing Spy just to suffer a little bit. And let's remember to cloak and disguise, that's always important. And I don't know how I can flank. I could flank them there, but I can't rocket jump, so that's out of my plans right now. Okay, we have this sniper here, Mr. Pumpkinhead. So yeah, fellas, Big Smoke saying there, trick stab. No, it wasn't a trick stab. I can't trick stab, even if I try really hard. Okay, but I'll try this live stream. I'll see if I can make a trick stab happen here. Let's try that. And Viper is asking, is it true that you participated in Hovin Sniper's podcasts? I'll say nothing about that. I'll let Hovi there talk about that if he wants to. You know, I don't know if I can disclose that sort of information here. So yeah, but that's an interesting question for sure. Hovi is setting up a very interesting podcast, a Source Filmmaker podcast. Make sure to check out his channel because it's very impressive work, and the first one that he made with Mr. Dispenser was very enjoyable to watch. I really like that. Hey, Trolleyfish is here with us. Hello there, my friend. It's been a while. Glad to have you here once again. Nice, Trolleyfish. Got another one on Mr. Pumpkinhead. Okay. Now we have 3 versus 3. Perhaps it would be better for me as Spy here. Perhaps should I camp their spawn? I don't think so. I don't think it is a good idea to camp their spawn. There's a pyro coming out now. Hey, you see? Let's try to run away. No, come on. Okay, using the Spicicle is both a blessing and a curse, because you survive after burn, but you can't trick stab them, you know. I can't corner stab, for example, with it. So I think I'll change it. Let's go. Let's go with the regular knife. The Sharp Dresser is just a reskin for the regular knife. Let's try that. Perhaps I could try to corner stab the Pyro the next time. So yeah. Awesome Face is asking, when did I meet Uncle Leo? It's been a while now, Awesome Face. I don't remember exactly the date, but I remember it was on a live stream. He probably saw that I was streaming here on this channel, and he joined the server to play with us. And one thing I remember, I don't think that Pyro saw me. No, he did see me. Okay, let's try to shoot him with the revolver. And Uncle Leo connected to the server to play with me, and every time he got a kill on me, he would taunt afterwards. And he has a bunch of cool unusual taunts, you know, and I always appreciate seeing those unusual taunts. It's a lot of... Ah, come on, I can't backstab this medic. It's a lot of fun to see, you know, the effects and everything like that. So I complimented his taunts and his unusual loadout and all of that, because it looks pretty cool. And after that he added me on Steam and we became friends. So that's how it went. It's interesting because someone else could be annoyed about the taunts, you know. I'm never really annoyed when people kill me in TF2, you know. And I myself like to taunt after killing other players sometimes. I think it's a bit of cheeky fun, you know. So I actually found very fun when he would taunt and show me his unusual taunts. So I think he kinda found that interesting and decided to approach me, and we are friends ever since. But again, it's interesting because someone else, another streamer, you know, could think like, oh, that's pretty toxic, giving taunts after kills, you know. And sometimes people do that to be toxic, but I don't think we should assume that, you know. Taunting is a mechanic in TF2, you know. I think it's part of the fun in the game. Much like domination and revenge, it's part of the game. And if people are dominating you or taunting after killing you, that doesn't necessarily mean they want you to feel bad, you know. It's just part of the fun. They're just joking around. It's playful. That's what I mean to say, you know. So yeah, again, there are people who are toxic about that, but I don't like to assume that in regards to others. And you see, I made a friend because of that, so I think it's a good way to go about it. So yeah. What else are you saying there? Let me see. Inspector, also from Brazil, saying, I like how it's so hot around here and Professor is using the Spicicle. Yeah, not anymore. This Spicicle would melt in Brazil's hot weather, for sure. It would melt like this in a second. But I haven't tried yet to do a trick stab on that Pyro. Perhaps I should go back to the Spicicle, I don't know. Yeah, I would be surviving this, for example. And I'm using mostly the revolver. Whenever I play Spy, the revolver is my main weapon. You know, I don't know if that's the proper way to play Spy or not, but I use the revolver a lot more than the knife, the melee, for sure. So yeah. Ah, Big Smoke saying, good one, nice. Very nice. And Awesome Face saying about Uncle Leo, I thought you met him in 2013. Yeah, no, I didn't. I met him last year, when I started streaming here on the channel. It was actually very fortunate, you know, that I was able to push a lot of content for this channel to be able to start streaming here. Because I'm not sure about the number of hours you have to have or subscribers or anything like that, but you can't stream on YouTube. Got you, Uncle Brad, by default, you know. It's a locked feature until you have a specific number of subscribers. and watch time, I think it is. So I think I was very lucky to be able, got you, to start streaming when I did, you know. It didn't take me a lot of time to be able to do that. I think that's the power really of posting stuff every week. Come on. Don't run from me. Yeah, he ran away. I should be using my revolver here. Yeah, got him. You see, sometimes people just stalk other players as spy because they want to get that juicy backstab. But using the revolver would be better in a bunch of situations. And I'm dead here. So yeah. What else are you saying there? Let me see. Hey, Darius, coming to play? Feel free to join, my friend. It's been a lot of fun. We're playing here on a custom map, by the way. I think this one is called Stallone. Pretty cool King of the Hill map. I like the summer aesthetic, you know, like it's a beach with a swimming pool and stuff like that. I really like it. Looks kind of familiar to me because here in Brazil we have a lot of resorts like this, you know, hotels and stuff like that. So this map kind of looks like a place I could visit here in Brazil. I like when maps are familiar like that, you know. It's very interesting. Okay, got him with the revolver. And I can't hit that scout, but it's okay, at least I got the pyro there, Mr. Pumpkinhead. So yeah, Space Marine is talking about the map. It looks like 5 Pool Day of TF2. 5 Pool Day is a classic for sure. I don't know if you fellas used to play Counter-Strike 1.6, but 5 Pool Day, FY Pool Day, was a very popular community map in Counter-Strike 1.6. Ah, come on, he saw me there. No, no, it's okay. He's doing his job. Mr. Pumpkinhead's playing well as Pyro. He's putting me on check for sure. But yeah, 5 Pool Day is great and kind of looks like it. I agree with you. I wonder if a game mode like 5 Pool Day would be interesting for TF2, you know. Like you start with no weapons and you collect the weapons when you run on the map. Perhaps not to TF2, perhaps that could work on Open Fortress. And it's actually how Open Fortress plays. I don't know if you fellas played Open Fortress before, but it is, got you, a very good TF2 inspired game. Ah, come on, Mr. Pumpkinhead, no, don't kill me. But yeah. I wish we could download Open Fortress and play it once again, you know. It's kinda lame what Valve did to that project and also to TF2 Classic. Like asking them to remove the download links and saying that they will, you know, talk about it or negotiate only to ghost the developers. Because I don't have any inside information from the developers, but the last I heard about Open Fortress and TF2 Classic is that you could not download those games anymore because Valve requested to take them offline. But yeah, that's very lame, you know. I wish you could play it again. I had a Brazilian Open Fortress server a couple of months ago, and although there weren't many active players, it was nice to have that server running for whenever I wanted to play with friends and stuff like that. And it kind of sucks that you can't do that anymore, at least not through official channels. I imagine there is some way to download that game again and get it working, but it's not really official. Ah, he's okay. Uncle Liu will try to get him from the back. Let's see if I can surprise him from here. No, could not do that. Because, you know, Open Fortress is a lot of fun. If you like arena shooters like Quake, you know, that type of experience, old school arena FPS, Open Fortress was great. I really enjoyed learning how to bunny hop, you know, to get a lot of speed on the maps and frag some noobs like that. It was a great experience, and I wish it would come back again. TF2 Classic I didn't really get to play. because, you know, I thought it was similar enough to TF2 that it wasn't that interesting to me. But Open Fortress I played quite a lot and it was a lot of fun. So yeah, I hope to be able to see that game on Steam someday, or perhaps, you know, with official downloads active once again. And shame on Valve for taking those projects offline. God, Firefly there with that cheeky revolver shot. Okay, let's disguise as something else here. I'll check chat in just a sec, fellas. Just let me see if there is someone to backstab here. There's an engineer somewhere. Ah, there's a pyro looking out for the mini center. Okay. Okay, I have to pay attention to those two. Hey, Curly Patty, glad to have you here, my friend. Thanks for sharing my posters on Twitter, by the way. Ah, it's no problem, Curly Patty. Your posters are excellent. I really like them. Keep up the good work and come play with us. It will be a lot of fun. Very nice. What else are you saying there? Let me see, fellas. Inspector's talking about taunting after kills. Most of the time I taunt because I get an unexpected kill and felt a really good dopamine kick out of it. I avoid using the Schadenfreude specifically to not make my enemies feel bad, lol. Yeah, I do that, like that as well. To me, it's not really because I felt a good dopamine kick, but it's mostly because whenever I get an undeserved kill, you know, and like it was a funny kill or something like that, I feel an urge to taunt, because I think it adds to the humor of the situation. So that's why I often do that as well. But yeah. And Viper is asking, what do you think of Portal games being on the Nintendo Switch? I think it's very good, actually, Viper. I was happy about that announcement because having those games available on more devices is always a good thing, you know. I'm not really for closed platforms, you know, like exclusive games and stuff like that. I don't really like that practice. So, come on. So having Valve games on more consoles and on such a popular console like the Nintendo Switch, I think is a good thing. But at the same time, I couldn't help but, you know, feel a bit let down by Valve. Because they have a release for the Nintendo Switch, but they don't have a release for the Steam Deck. You know, they don't have any new game to release on the Steam Deck. And, you know, Portal is an old franchise, but for Nintendo Switch owners, it's a new game to play for sure. And it's kind of lame that they didn't prepare anything for the Steam Deck. At least not that I know of. Hey, Curly Patty, hello there. Hello, my friend. At least not that I know about it, you know. And that I thought was kind of lame. Okay, let's... come on, Trailfish. Trailfish plays so well. I could not destroy the mini sentry there. But we won. Okay, no problem. So yeah, that's what I thought about it, you know. I know that Valve kinda was interested on getting back to working on games after Half-Life Alyx, but I don't believe them, you know. I don't believe they will come back to being a game developer. Really, I don't think we should give Valve any credit or expect anything from them, because what they will do is get revenue from Steam and be lazy, you know. That's what they have been doing for like what, 10 years now. So yeah, I don't really expect to see anything from Valve. Okay, let's see if I can get Curly Patty again here. Ha, got you up, but there is a pyro there. No. Okay, thank you so much, my friendly pyro. Thank you. Curly Patty is saying there, how? I'm stalking you, Curly Patty. I'm sorry. So yeah, but it was a good thing to have those games on the Nintendo Switch, you know. The only thing I'm actually thankful about Valve nowadays is the Linux support, and I was talking about that. Curly Patty wants to do. Okay, let's go. I was talking about that on our last stream, you know, last week, about how, you know, the Steam Deck is great and all. Here is Curly Patty. But I'm not really hyped for the Steam Deck as a hardware product. I'm more interested on the impact it can have on Linux game, you know, about making it more accessible and more popular, or at the very least more, you know, on the news, on the media. So that's what I think is exciting about this Steam Deck. And that endeavor, I think, is great on Valve's part, you know. I'm very thankful for that. Their efforts to make Linux gaming more viable and more popular. So that's where I think Valve deserves praise nowadays. But not for anything else, you know. Everything else they've done in the last, what, 5 to 6 years has been kinda lackluster. And even Half-Life Alyx, that I'm sure is a great game, you know, and a very interesting experience. Even Half-Life Alyx is kinda lame, because it is very inaccessible, you know. Only a few people get to play it because you need a very specific setup to be able to run it. And before people come saying that, oh no, there are cheap VR headsets and stuff like that, perhaps in your region there are cheap VR headsets and it is easy to make a VR setup. But if that's the case for you, then you are very fortunate, because that's not the case for the majority of Steam players and not the case for the majority of the world. So yeah, it kinda sucks, you know, and I wish it wasn't like this, but it's just the reality of things. I think, for example, the most popular GPU on Steam is still the GTX 1060, I think it is. So, and I don't think that one is very good to run VR games. I'm not sure, but I don't think that's the case. So yeah, kinda sucks. What else are you saying there? Let me see, fellas. Darius saying he's still trying to get the Sharp Dresser. I got mine as a gift from a subscriber. I think, Daryl, it is easier for you to go to a trading website like, you know, scrap.tf or something like that and trade for it. But trying to craft it by yourself is a lot of fun, but you'll probably spend a lot more metal like that. And Lloyd is here. You probably spend a lot more metal like that than just buying it from someone else. So yeah. What else are you saying? Let me see here. And Hobby saying, I wish I could join, but I'm currently editing a video. Yeah, I know which one, Hobby. I'm hyped to watch that one. It will be nice. Pretty cool. And Christian is saying, Professor, have you ever thought about redoing your Source Filmmaker tutorial or translating it? That's a good question, Christian. Come on. Is it Curly Patty that said this? Yes, it was Curly Patty. I have to get a backstab on Curly Patty now because we are dueling. Let's see if I can find him. But yeah, I thought about... Is this Curly Patty? Let me see. No, I don't think it is. No, it isn't. Okay, it's a friendly spy. Let's try and stick close to my team to see if I can find where Curly Patty is lurking. Let's try that. But about the question Christian sent me there on chat, I thought about it, Christian, translating my Source Filmmaker tutorial. And for those of you unaware, on my Brazilian channel I have, I think, about 2 or 3 Source Filmmaker tutorials teaching how to make posters and, you know, some basic information about animation, you know, very basic stuff. But they are good tutorials and they helped a lot of people in Brazil, a lot of Portuguese-speaking people here on YouTube to get into Source Filmmaker. And I thought about remaking those tutorials for this channel in English, but I think that would be a bit redundant because there is already a lot of good content about Source Filmmaker and a lot of good tutorials. There's even the official Valve tutorials in English. So I don't think there's really a need for that. And I'm not the best at Source Filmmaker. I can make some simple animations and the posters for my thumbnails, but I'm not really very talented. Perhaps it would make more sense for, I don't know, Curly Patty or Hovi and Sniper to make a Source Filmmaker tutorial to post on their channels. You fellas, there's a suggestion for you. But I myself don't think I could do anything that would be helpful for the international audience. In Portuguese, that's that's a different story, because we don't really have many Source Maker tutorials in Portuguese. So that's why I decided to do the ones I did on my Brazilian channel, on All EA Games. So yeah. And that's something, you know, that's kind of painful. How hard it is to get good tutorials about specific software in Portuguese. The most mainstream stuff has tutorials in Portuguese. Like if I were to learn how to use Photoshop or stuff like that, GIMP, you know, those big software packages, we can find tutorials in Portuguese. But stuff that's more niche, like Source Maker, it's kind of hard to come by, you know, to find. And that kind of sucks. When you can understand English, you have access to a lot more information. So if all of you probably understand English here, otherwise you wouldn't be here listening to me. But I always encourage everyone here in Brazil to learn English. It's a very important language to be able to communicate in nowadays, for sure. Hey, hello there, Migatuga. Glad to have you here, my friend. You're not very late, don't worry about it. What, we've been playing for 20 minutes, there is about more 40 minutes of stream for us to have fun and play together. Don't worry about it. Awesome Face asking if I like AVGN, the Angry Video Game Nerd, for sure. What a classic. I really like his work, and he's actually inspired a lot of people here in Brazil as well to make similar videos. So I really appreciate what he does. A very classic YouTuber for sure. Okay, let's switch disguises here, because that sniper saw me. And I don't think I'll be able to roll with this cloak for a long time. Did he see me? I think he saw me. Let's use the revolver. Ah, Curly Patty almost backstabbing me here. No, mister. Ah, he killed me. Come on, almost got backstabbed by Curly Patty. You see? Nice one. Nice one, Curly Patty. I'll try to give it back to you later. Nice one. What else are you saying there? Hey, hello, Henry. Welcome to the channel. Hello also, Rumen. Glad to have you here. Nice, fellas. What else are you saying? Space Marine can't wait to get the PC fixed to return to good old TF2. I hope you get your PC back soon, my friend, to play with us, for sure. That would be nice. And Lasagna Fans is saying, have you ever thought of doing a stream on Pastime? It's my favorite game mode, but nobody plays it. Yeah, that's kind of sad, Lasagna. I never thought about it, actually, because I'm not really a fan of Pastime. I think I played it once, and perhaps I should, you know, give it another chance. But my first impression about Pastime is that it doesn't has a lot to do with TF2, you know. Sometimes I wonder why was Pastime developed in the first place, you know? Because it is a fun idea and all that. I have no problem with the idea of Pastime, you know, the gameplay mechanics and all that. Got you. What I find very weird is why dedicate development time to Pastime? Ah, he Uber the heavy there, come on. Why dedicate development time to Pastime when TF2 has other more important priorities, I think. And I used to think that even back in the day when Pastime was initially introduced, you know. It always felt to me kind of like a waste. And I know it wasn't developed by Valve, it was developed by another company. But I'm always also baffled why they never did that again, you know. Why not cooperate with another company to develop stuff for TF2? And when they did that, they developed a game mode that really no one was asking for. So it kind of leaves a sour taste in my mouth, you know, Pastime. But that's probably a negative bias I have myself, and perhaps I should, you know, give it another chance and make a stream about it. That's actually a good idea. I'll think about it. I'll think about it dearly. I'm not sure if I'll follow through with that, but I will surely think about it. I have my own servers. Is that Curly Patty? Nah, I don't think it is Curly Patty. I'll think about it for sure. And if I decide to do that, I can set up a server for us to play together, so we don't even have to depend on casual matchmaking for that. But yeah, you know, I really wish Valve would... it's Curly Patty there? I think it is. I really wish Valve would repeat that experience of letting another company work on TF2, but for stuff that we actually need in the game, you know. I don't know what year it was, I think it was 2019, that also saw a large update to Manpower, which is another game mode that really nobody plays. And I'm always baffled by that, you know. Whenever Valve does something for TF2, it's not what we wanted. And it's not really like we want a lot of complex stuff, you know. Really what we want is some weapon rebalances, new maps to play, and perhaps a better fix for the bot situation, you know. It's just that, really. So it's weird. I don't get how Valve operates. They're kinda crazy. So that's it. But I like your idea. Perhaps I'll make a stream on Pastime. Perhaps that could be fun. I know that Skymin Slash made a video about Pastime once, and it seems she enjoyed the game mode a lot. So perhaps I'll enjoy it as well. I don't know. I have to take a better look at it. That's a good idea, Lasagna fan, for sure. What else are you saying there? Let me see. Awesome Face is saying, Professor, I am planning to get all the first hat for each class. All the first hat? I don't get it. I don't get what you're saying, Awesome Face. All the first hat for each class? You mean the first hats that each class got in TF2? The first ones that were ever launched? If that's it, that will be an interesting collection, for sure. Very nice. Pretty cool. And Rumen is asking if this is TF2 or Gary's mod. It's TF2, Rumen. This is regular vanilla TF2. The only thing is we are playing on a community server. We're not playing on casual matchmaking. Because I myself host some community servers for people to play on. By the way... and the Lasagna fan saying, well, if you do, I hope you enjoy it. Thanks a lot, Lasagna fan. I'll think about it, you know. You can be sure of it. It's not something that I've considered a lot in the past, and it's actually a good idea, so I really appreciate that suggestion. It's a good suggestion, for sure. Got you! Okay, let's see what I can do here to help my teammates. And here's Curly Patty! We are dueling. Let's try to get Curly Patty here with the revolver. I can't aim. Didn't go so well. But yeah, by the way, I've been working a lot on this last week. I'm making a gameplay series on my Brazilian channel. I don't know if you fellas are familiar with the game 7 Days to Die. It's a zombie survival game. Pretty cool, a lot of fun to play. I really like it. And that one was Curly Patty, I'm sure of it. So I've been working a lot on making that series, recording the episodes and all that. It's a lot of fun, but it's a lot of work as well. And I started... and here is Curly Patty, dead. Okay. I started as well to change my community servers to another host. Not the international ones. Perhaps I'll change the London server to the new host. But the Miami server is still on the same, and what I'm actually doing is bringing my Brazilian servers to the same host that hosts the Miami server. It's by the way, it's a company called Vulture. Pretty good VPS provider, actually. So if you're looking for a private virtual server, Vulture is pretty good. I enjoy their service a lot. But they started providing a data center here in Brazil, and I don't know since when they've been doing that, but I've noticed it recently. And I've started bringing my Brazilian servers to Vulture, so I'm in the process of changing hosts. And I think I'll be able to do everything I need to do by the end of this week, but it's been, you know, something I've been working on. So it's been a very busy week for me, actually. And I've also cleaned my aquarium. I have an aquarium here, a small one. I really like it, and it was deactivated for about 2 years now, I think, and I've cleaned it to reactivate it recently. It's still cycling again, so I'm doing the water tests and stuff like that, but I hope to be able to put some fish in it soon enough. I think it will be a good project. Yeah, now you go. Nice. I think it will be a good project, you know, for the next months. So it's been a very active week for me. Ah, here he is, okay. I lost you for a sec there, Magic Analyzador. So yeah. What else are you saying there? Let me see. Ah, and Awesome Face is asking, how much is 100 of Uncle Leo's money in Brazilian reais? I don't remember the conversion rate, you know, by heart. I don't remember. Awesome Face. He's asking that because Uncle Leo is a friend and a supporter of the channel, and he is from the Czech Republic. So it's a different currency than we are used to here in Brazil. By the way, Brazilian's currency is called the Brazilian real, the Brazilian real, as we say here. But it really means Brazilian real. I once sent a super chat to another YouTuber. And Apple is here with us, nice, glad to have you here, Apple. I once sent a super chat to another YouTuber, and it showed up that I was sending Brazilian reais, Brazilian reals. And I found it very funny because he said that name of currency sounds a bit suspicious, you know. Why do you have the urge to say that your currency is the real currency? Why are you saying that, you know? If it really were a real currency, you would not have to say that. And I found that very funny, you know. It actually makes sense to question that. So that was pretty fun. What else are you saying there? Let me see. Awesome Face asking if I saw Ronald McDonald Insanity. I haven't. I don't know what that is, Awesome Face. So yeah. And fellas are excited for Curly Patty's new animation. Yeah, Curly Patty is great at his Source Filmmaker projects. It's very nice. What else are you saying there? And Awesome Face is saying that my guess was correct. He's planning to get the first hats released for each class. Ah, that will be a nice collection. And here is Curly Patty. Let's try to... Ah, he died already. Come on, I wanted to kill Curly Patty there. But yeah, that will be a very nice collection, Awesome Face. Go for it. I think it's a good idea, for sure. Pretty cool. Curly Patty saying, how often do you forget in which team you are? A lot of times. Especially when I play Spy. When I'm playing other classes, that doesn't really happen to me, but always when I'm playing Spy, I get a bit confused, you know. I think it actually makes sense, you know. I've heard a lot of stories of real-life spies that kinda got confused like that, or switched to the other side, you know, stuff like that, and it makes sense. Perhaps I'm actually getting into character. Got a very nice chain stab there, small chain stab, and got... Ah, it wasn't Curly Patty, it was Dope. Okay, so I have to pay attention. It seems we have 2 enemy spies on the other team. Okay. Yeah, Curly Patty is still there. Let's see if I can get him this time. Where are you, Curly Patty? I think that one is Curly Patty. Okay, let's get the sniper here. I'm gonna die. I'm dead here. But at least I helped my team by getting the sniper. So yeah. Ah, and fellas are saying, I think he meant Gary's mod. Yeah, I think Curly Patty. But you do animate on Source Filmmaker as well, don't you, Curly Patty? Yeah, I said it wrong there. I think most times you do it on gmod, on Gary's mod. But I think I heard you talk about Source Filmmaker once. Or was it Hobby? Animation is animation, everything is art, so I don't feel too bad for mixing that up. It's interesting how, you know, Gary's mod has a distinct style to it, you know, the gmod animations. I've even seen some Source Maker animators once talking about methods you can use to imitate that gmod style. I think that's very interesting. Pretty nice. So yeah, what else are you saying there, my friends? Iron Awesome Face is asking if I like Edinaldo Pereira. Edinaldo Pereira, for those of you unaware, is a Brazilian philosopher and musician. I really like Edinaldo Pereira. The master, Edinaldo Pereira, for sure. I'm a fan of his work, you know, of his music. And I tried to backstab too early there. I'm really a fan of Edinaldo Pereira. Nice fella he is. I imagine it would be kinda hard for international viewers to understand what Edinaldo Pereira work is about, because it is very Brazilian, you know, very niche for us Brazilians. And even some Brazilians don't understand it either. But it is he is a philosopher and musician. So yeah. What else are you saying there? Let me see. Curly Patty saying, I don't do Source Maker. I just like this goofy thing in gmod. I try to do some gmod animations, Curly Patty. If you look for them on my Brazilian channel on all your games, if you search for the tag gmod on the videos, you'll probably be able to find them. But they are not very good, and how was that a backstab? I don't know, but okay. It's a buggy backstab. I feel like I deserve to explode. So yeah. But they were not very good, and I realized it was a lot of work to animate on gmod, so it really wasn't for me. But I have a lot of appreciation for gmod and Source Maker animation. It's pretty nice whenever someone posts a new animation like that for us to enjoy. I got you. I'm getting backstabs on Leugin Sotness all the time. I'm sorry, my friend. I hope I'm not annoying you too much with that. I don't intend on stalk you. Here is Curly Patty, okay. Come on. At least I'm helping Curly Patty to farm up his dual medal. So at least I'm being helpful. But yeah. There you say I'm not good at the revolver. Yeah, neither am I. Neither am I. But I try. That's what matters, for sure. Einhov is talking about his series, Lurking Shadow Source Maker. Yeah, it will come out eventually, fellas. Art projects like that take a lot of effort and time, and we have to appreciate them for sure when they eventually come out. It's better to take your time than rush it, you know. Come on, Apple! Turn your back to me, Apple! Come on! Could not hit that backstab there. fellas are posting their lyrics from Edinaldo Pereira's music. Você não vale nada, você vale tudo. Yeah. You are worth nothing, you are worth everything, is one of his songs. The other one, Banido, Desbanido, Banned, Unbanned. I really like that one because sometimes when I'm managing my TF2 servers, I sing that song, you know, banned, unbanned, banido, desbanido, whenever I have to ban or unban people from the servers because they are breaking the rules or something like that. I think about that song a lot. It's very funny. Come on, okay, got him. Apple managed to escape there. Okay, let's see if I can get behind them. They captured the point there, so I think their spawn has moved. Yeah, it definitely has.
Go, go, go!
I think so. I think they're spawning here now. Yes, they're spawning here now. Okay. And I'm dead. Magic Resolver didn't even mean to shoot me there. Okay. What else are you saying there? Leon is saying, just change phone number. Can't grab an item I want to try out from scrap.tf. Pain. I felt that pain as well lately, Leon. In January now, I bought a new phone. And I had to change the device in which my mobile authenticator is located, you know, the Steam mobile authenticator. And I had to wait, I think it was, what, 15 days to be able to trade again. And it is, for sure, it is painful. I can relate. But it's for your own safety, you know, it's better like that. The medic escaped. It's better. Come on! Why did I get the backstab there? What's going on? I don't know where I got stuck there, but it's okay. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, no problem. But it's for your own safety, you know, that cooldown time on trading. I actually think that's a good thing, because I remember when those cooldowns didn't exist. And when even the mobile authenticator did not exist, I remember those days. I'm pretty old school on Steam, and it sucked. I saw a lot of friends lose their all their games, all their stuff, you know, lose their accounts, and it wasn't a pretty picture. Come on, where are you? He's up ahead. Okay. Haha, got you. I'm actually glad I missed those revolver shots, because if I had not, he would have noticed I was trying to kill him there. So that was nice. Pretty cool. And Awesome Face is asking if I like Origin. You mean the game platform Origin? I think I have an account on Origin, a pretty old account. I don't even remember the credentials to it. And probably the only game I have there is some Need for Speed game or something like that, you know, that was not available on Steam. But I'm not really a fan of it. I think really Steam is the best client for PC gaming, and as much as I don't like monopolies, I also don't like exclusives, so I would prefer, you know, if everything was available on Steam. Not in the sense that I wish that Steam was the only platform for, you know, digital purchases on PC, but in the sense that I wish I could decide in which platform I want to make my purchases, you know. Having to use Origin for specific games is kinda bad, I don't really like it. But it doesn't actually work on Linux, so I don't have much of a reason to use it as well, you know. I don't play any games that only work on Origin, because they don't have Linux support, so I can't play them. And I don't know if I actually want them. Perhaps Battlefield would be nice, but I've heard the latest Battlefield is kinda sucks, so I don't know if I'm missing much by not using Origin. I'm not sure. Okay. Mr. Pumpkinhead is paying attention. And the medic there saw me. Come on. He's also paying attention. Okay, and Apple is here now. I have to bail. Let's get out of here. Let's bail. Okay. Yeah. No, he saw me. Apple saw me there. No. Okay. There was no escape from that situation. At least everyone died to trolley fish there. So I think that was a win either way. So yeah. But yeah, I wish, you know, more platforms were viable like Steam, you know. But Steam is the only one that supports Linux, so that's where I'm putting my money currently. Linux players have kind of a saying that's very popular. Not everyone agrees with it, and I agree with it to an extent, but people often say, no tux, no bugs. You know, like, tux is the Linux mascot, that penguin, if you ever saw it. So like, no Linux support, it won't get my money. And I think that's fair, you know. So yeah. What else are you saying there? Hey, hello there, Magician, glad to have you here. Very nice to have you here. Hello there, pretty cool. What else are you saying? Tumbosum is saying, yeah, I only use Epic Games to collect free game drops. I don't even play it. But that's actually very neat, you know, from Epic, the free games they hand out. And what I think is actually more interesting about the Epic Games store is how much... I was too late here. fell flat on his face. Poor Heavy here. Look at that. I'll even print this for sure. But what I think is the best thing about the Epic Games Store is how much revenue they give to indie developers, you know. The profit split between Epic and developers is better for developers, you know. They get more money out of every purchase. Not to mention that a lot of times Epic Games just outright pays developers a hefty sum just to have the game on the platform. So I think that's actually a good thing for developers. If I were a game developer, I would for sure look into that to make my... how was that a backstab? I'm not sure. But okay, I won't complain. But if I were a game developer, I would look into that, you know, to be able to pay my bills, because game development is expensive. I wish Steam would, you know, pick up on that and make stuff more fair to indie game developers. That would be a win for everyone, in my opinion. Okay, that sniper is aware about me. Curly Patty is also aware about me. Okay, keep looking for me, Curly Patty. Don't backstab my friends. I want to get this medic. Come on! I could not get it! Curly Patty is just destroying me here. So yeah. What else are you saying there? Let me see. And Curly Patty is asking, have you ever played Beyond the Wire or Tannenberg Verdun? I know these are World War I games. They're very realistic. Also can't wait for Izonzo game. I don't know what that game it is, but Verdun and Tannenberg I know, you know. I saw you playing those games once on stream as well, Curly Patty. And I've been keeping an eye on them because they look a lot of fun and I like the setting, you know, how realistic they are and all of that. I used to play a lot of Insurgency and Day of Infamy. That's a World War II mod for Insurgency. So I like those types of historical games. They are a lot of fun, in my opinion. But the thing I have with Verdun that I haven't played it yet is simply because I don't think there's that much of a Brazilian community. And Insurgency has that. Day of Infamy also had some Brazilian servers, or at least South American servers for me to play on. But I don't know about Verdun in that regard. Is it called Verdun? Am I pronouncing it correctly? I think I am, but I'm not sure. But if I knew there were some Brazilian servers around for me to play on, perhaps I would give it a try, because it looks fun. I think it's a very interesting game. Okay, let's try to get the medic here, because Apple didn't notice me. But Curly Patty switched to Soldier there and noticed me. Okay, no problem. But yeah, those look like cool games, for sure. And if I'm not mistaken, Verdun has official Linux support. I think it does. So if it does, it's one that I would buy. You know, I have a lot of games that don't have official Linux support because they run they run under Proton. That's a compatibility layer we have to play Windows games. But the problem with multiplayer games is that sometimes they have proprietary anti-cheat that doesn't work under Linux. So that's why I'm kinda wary of buying Windows-only multiplayer games nowadays. Okay, got Firefly there at least. But I think Verdun has official Linux support, if I'm not mistaken. Have a nice week as well, Migatuga. Glad to have you here. It was a lot of fun playing with you again, my friend. Pretty nice. Have a good wink. Have a good wink? No, have a good week, my friend, for sure. Viper is saying, I don't think Professor knows Russian. Yeah, I don't know Russian. I think the only thing I know about Russian is perhaps da, which I think means yes, doesn't it? There's also, because of these stalker games, there are some phrases I know, like, I don't know if it is correct, but Arujeu Brau, That's how I heard it, at least. And I think it means lower your weapons. I'm not sure about it though. If anyone on chat there knows Russian, please let me know what that means. Because I played a lot of Stalker back in the day. And whenever I got to another NPC with my weapon out, he would aim at me and say "Оружие убрал" or something like that. And would only talk to me when I lowered my weapon. So I've already understood it like that, like lower your weapons. But other than those phrases, I don't really know anything about Russian. Yeah, it would help a lot of countries in Europe having a Russian channel. But I would be ill-suited to that. I know some of you are Russian or at least speak Russian. So perhaps you fellas could create your channels. That would be nice for sure. I could help if you need a boost. For sure. So yeah. What else are you saying there? Let me see, fellas. Joker Mouse has special news. Got... very nice. The Professor Specs, the glasses here on TF2, he's saying that he gifted me those Professor Specs. I already have one. But whenever people recommend me when they become premium here, the number there of new users helped increases. So I'm currently at 46 new users helped. You probably were the 46. Very nice, my friend. Thank you very much, Joker Miles, for sure. Very nice. What else are you saying? Yeah, Trolleyfish saying "Оружие убрал" means lower your weapon. Nice. "Оружие убрал." I don't know exactly how it is pronounced. Put your weapon down. Very nice. So I got it correct then. You see how, learning language is a bit of living it as well. So because I played the game and that was the reaction I got on the game from the NPCs and stuff like that, that's what I got it from it. Pretty nice, pretty cool. And by the way, Stalker is a great game. If you have never played Stalker, the Stalker series, go check it out because it is a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. And Viper is asking if I know Spanish. I know Spanish, I know a bit of Spanish. Yo hablo un poco de español. Not the best Spanish, but a little bit of Spanish I know, for sure. So yeah, fellas, we are clocking at 1 hour. I'm glad my internet didn't die today. Yay for Brazilian internet, not sucking today. So I'll be ending stream right now, because that's usually when we end our streams. I hope to be able to post this week the celebratory video for 4,000 subscribers on the channel, and to announce our giveaway. I still have all those hats I crafted with the metal that Uncle Leo gifted me to make our giveaway, and I hope I'll be able to set it up correctly this week. So pay attention to the channel so you don't miss that video and you don't miss the giveaway. I'll be announcing a Q&A video, so you'll be able to send me questions on the comments. It will be a lot of fun. Check it out, fellas. And thank you so much for being here with me playing today. I always appreciate live streaming for you fellas and chatting there on the stream chat and playing together. It's a lot of fun. I really like these moments. So thanks a lot for that, friends. I'll see you next week. I hope you all have a wonderful week. Here's a heart for all of you. I love all of you. And we'll see each other again next Sunday. Bye bye everyone. Have a good week.